All right, so we're going deep today.
Deep dive.
Yeah, a deep dive into estate planning. And, we always talk about wills and trusts, right?
To the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
There's more.
there's more. There's this thing called annuities,
Right.
which maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're thinking about how to make sure that your family's taken care of
Yeah.
and your legacy and all that,
Mm-hmm.
this is something that you really should understand
I think so.
because it's not like the most common thing,
It's not.
but it can be really powerful.
It can be.
So, when we talk about estate planning, we're not just talking about like
Stuff.
your stuff, like who gets the house, who gets the car,
Yeah.
but like what about
Financial security.
financial security? Yeah.
Mm.
Like making sure that, the people that you love
Mm-hmm.
are taken care of
After you're gone.
after you're gone
Right.
financially.
Yeah.
And that's where annuities can come in. But like, what is an annuity? Can you just like, for folks who are like,
Break it down.
yeah, break it down. What is this thing?
So an annuity is basically a contract with an insurance company. You give them a chunk of money, could be all at once, could be over time.
Like payments?
Like payments, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And in return, they promise to pay you a steady stream of income, usually for the rest of your life.
So kind of like a pension.
Exactly like a pension. You're creating your own personal pension.
Okay. So I get that part. I get the pension part. But how does that play into estate planning?
That's where the death benefit comes in.
Okay.
So when you set up the annuity, you name beneficiaries,
Yeah.
people who are going to get the money after you're gone.
Okay.
And the great thing is, it bypasses probate.
Now, hold on. I know we've talked about probate before, but like, what is that again? Why do we care about that?
Probate can be a real headache, honestly. It's the legal process of sorting out your estate after you die.
Yeah.
It can take forever, cost a ton of money.
Lawyers and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And your loved ones are stuck waiting to get their inheritance?
Right, right.
But with an annuity, the money goes straight to your beneficiaries. No probate court, no delays.
So it's faster.
Much faster.
Less hassle, less expense, yeah.
So it's not just about like getting that income while you're alive,
Right.
but it's also about making sure that the transfer of that wealth happens.
Smoothly.
Yeah.
Smoothly.
And there's more. Some annuities have these things called enhanced death benefit riders.
Oh, this sounds fancy.
They're kind of cool, actually. Think of it like a turbo boost for your death benefit.
Okay.
So say you're worried about the market tanking.
Yeah, that happens.
It does. A rider could guarantee a minimum payout no matter what.
Okay.
Or maybe you want some growth potential. Another rider could link your death benefit to the performance of a specific index.
So it's like you can customize it.
Yeah, exactly. You can tailor it to your specific needs and goals.
But I mean, I know there's no free lunch, right?
Right.
Like, what about taxes? Good point. Taxes are always a factor. Here's the thing. The money inside the annuity grows tax deferred.
Oh, okay.
So you don't pay taxes on those gains until the money comes out.
So that's good.
That's good.
But-
But your beneficiaries will usually pay income tax on the gains when they receive the payout.
So it's not like completely tax-free?
Right. It's not a complete tax shelter.
Okay.
But the key is it gives you options.
Okay.
You can manage the tax burden more strategically than with some other assets.
How so? Like, give me an example.
Sure. Let's say your beneficiary chooses to take the payout over several years instead of all at once.
Oh, okay.
That could put them in a lower tax bracket, potentially saving them a lot of money.
So spreading it out.
Spreading it out, yeah, can make a big difference.
That's really interesting. And I feel like this could be especially helpful, if you have multiple kids.
Absolutely.
You want to make sure that things are fair.
Yeah, if you want to keep things equitable,
Equitable, yes.
it can be really helpful. Let's say, for example, you have one child who inherits the family business.
Right.
But you want to make sure your other child is also taken care of.
Right.
An annuity can provide that other child with a guaranteed income stream.
So it's kind of like evening things out.
Leveling the playing field, yeah.
Okay.
You're ensuring both children benefit from your legacy.
Right, right. And that could prevent family drama.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. And what about if you're worried about your spouse?
Absolutely. Annuities can be a great way to protect a surviving spouse.
Okay.
You can get joint life options so the income keeps flowing as long as either of you is alive.
That makes sense.
Or you can add riders that guarantee a certain level of income for a set period of time.
So you're just giving them that
Safety net.
safety net, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this all sounds really good, but I know there's got to be some downsides.
There are some things to consider, yeah.
What are the caveats?
One important thing is that the death benefits from an annuity are taxable.
Oh, okay.
unlike life insurance payouts.
Okay.
And if your annuity is held inside a retirement account, like an IRA, there might be extra tax implications.
Okay.
So it's crucial to talk to a financial advisor and really weigh the pros and cons.
Right. It's not like a, one size fits all.
Not at all.
Okay.
And for super complex estate plans, a trust might offer more flexibility.
Gotcha. Now, we've been talking about annuities in general, but are there like different types?
Oh, yeah. There are a few different flavors. You've got fixed annuities, which offer a guaranteed rate of return.
Okay.
Great for people who want stability.
Okay.
Then there are variable annuities where your returns are tied to the market.
So more risk, but potentially more reward.
Exactly. And then there are indexed annuities, kind of a hybrid of the two.
Okay.
They offer some growth potential, but also some downside protection.
So it really depends on like your risk tolerance and all that.
Absolutely, your individual needs and goals.
So, okay, let me just try and sum this up. Annuities, they can give you guaranteed income. They can make transferring your wealth smoother. They can offer some tax advantages, and they can help make sure that, everybody's taken care of fairly.
Got it.
Okay, they're not like a magic solution.
Like magic bullet.
But they can be really powerful.
They can be.
If they're used correctly.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to work with a financial advisor.
Yeah.
They can help you figure out if an annuity is right for your situation.
Yeah, so, if you're thinking about estate planning, don't just think about like the stuff and who gets what.
Right.
Think about like how you're going to create
Financial security.
and like a real legacy for the people that you love.
Yeah, love that.
And, annuities can be a part of that.
Definitely a tool in the toolbox.
The tool in the toolbox, yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe do some more research. Talk to a financial advisor and see if this is something that makes sense for you.
It's worth exploring.
It's worth exploring. All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It was fun. It was fun.
I learned some stuff.
Me too.